y'all, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make this really cute Easter Bunny decor piece. Now, I know there's a lot of cuts in this video, but there's a lot of steps in this one. But anyway, stay tuned and I will show you how to make it. Alrighty, y'all, let us get started. So first off, what you're going to need from Walmart, of course, because actually I think everything that I'm using here is going to come from Walmart, with the exception of some moss, and that was from Dollar Tree. And I only got that at Dollar Tree because my Walmart was out of moss. But anyway, what I have here, this is over in the craft section with the unfinished wood. It's just a square wood panel. It is 12 inches by 12 inches. We have this pack of cap assortments. It comes 8 in a pack. And there's 2 of these smaller ones. 2 of the smaller ones. Oh my goodness! 4 of the smaller ones and then 4 larger ones. I'm going to be using the larger ones, but I'm going to set that off to the side. I got a pack of the jumbo craft sticks, and then I have a pack of the regular wooden craft sticks. Popsicle sticks. These are popsicle sticks, okay? That's what I'm going to call them. And then once we are done constructing our base here, because you know I'm all about that base, we are going to cover it with this ultimate high gloss paint and primer from Rust-Oleum. And I wanted this to be shiny and glossy. You know, most of the stuff that I paint is sort of on the duller side and not really high gloss. But because the things I'm going to be putting in here is kind of glittery, I wanted this paint to be high gloss, but you use whatever you want to use. But anyway, what we're going to be doing with this little puppy here is I'm going to open. I could have already had this open, you know, but I'm a slacker. I'm a slacker today. And I'm going to give myself a hard time trying to get this open. But the basis of what I want to do, you know what? I've had enough of your harshness. There. What do you think about that? You don't want to cooperate with me. I just pulled it all out. I'll put that in a Ziploc bag later. Basically, what I want to do with these is create sort of like a little white picket fence type effect around the edge here. So let me get one of these that looks fairly straight, because, you know, some of them can be warped. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start gluing them around. Let's see. Yeah, that looks good. I'm going to trim off the ends first, of course. So I need something. Hold on. Okay, I've got a little piece of paper here that is straight edged that I'm going to use to try to cut a perfect straight line here. I'll throw that on the floor over there. All right, so I'll say cutting that much off will be good. So I'm just going to lay that, and then I'm going to draw a line. Just lining it up with the edge over here. Trying my best to get the bottom flat. And then I'm going to take my scissors. Look, I'm using these scissors. Don't yell at me, y'all. I'll go get another pair of scissors here in a little bit. Carefully, carefully cut. Because sometimes if you're not too careful when you cut, these things will split right up the middle, and then you've wasted it. But anyway, I'm going to start gluing these inside our little square, just like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue them in the corners first, and then we will try to equally space more all the way around the edges. So let me get a few of these cut, and then we'll come back and start gluing. Alrighty, so I tried my best to cut these perfectly straight across, and I have cut out 8 so far, because I'm going to be putting 2 in each corner basically. But what I'm going to do is move this so that y'all can see. I'm just putting, why is this here? This little blob of glue that is stuck to the end of my glue gun. You are annoying me. It's as clingy as my ex-husband. Look at that. It just won't go away. There we go. Holding on for dear life, knowing it's not wanted. Oh my goodness. All right. So we're going to put a little bit of hot glue here. I mean, you don't want it to come up over the edge of your frame here. And I'm going to put this one right down here in the corner and hold that in place until it can stand up and take care of itself. I'll put a little bit more here, and then I'm going to go to this other corner and put that in right there. Yep, I got a little bit of hot glue. Why are you doing this to me? There we go. I got it. Let's wipe it on the table. All right, so now let's take another one. As you can see here, then I'm going to place it here, but going in the opposite direction like so, just to create a corner. I'm trying to create a corner here. That looks pretty good. Just scrape off that excess glue. I get a little glue happy sometimes. And I'm going to do that with this one in this corner. And then give me a second, I'll hold it up so that y'all can really see what I'm doing. Trying to hold this in place so that it makes a perfect little corner. Okay. All right. So you see how I've got those two glued in the corner like that? That's what I'm aiming for. Now I'm going to do that in these other two corners, and then we're going to start evenly spacing them all between here. All right. So let me work on that. I have a stack of these cut now. I don't even know how many I'm going to use, depending on how full I want this to be. But anyway, I'm just going to start gluing it around the sides here. Oh, I'm going to knock these around first just to try to fill this in, make it look more like a little fence. Okay, but anyway, jewelry time while I'm doing this. All paparazzi jewelry. I love their bracelets, their wrap bracelets. And all this stuff is only $5. But if you look in the description box, I'll have a link that says paparazzi. If you click on that link and then click on the little button that says shop, it'll take you to the jewelry where you can buy, or you can sign up to be a consultant. And if you're a consultant, you get a heck of a discount on already, you know, inexpensive jewelry. So, you know, it's like a win-win type thing. I'm always getting asked when I go in the store, that is beautiful. Where did you get it? Oh, I sell it, you know, and then either tell them about it or sling them a business card, you know. Pretty easy stuff. Wow. It's glued together. It's kind of like the leggings I wear, you know. I wear like all these funky leggings and people are like, I love those leggings. Where'd you get? Well, I sell the leggings too, you know. They're inexpensive and they're fun and they're comfortable. So I sell that too. I'll put the link to that down in the description box. And it's real inexpensive to sign up to be a consultant with those. So, all right. Now you see how I like to start in the center. And now I'm just going to fill in. I'll put one here, one, maybe two here. I think I'll put two. Okay. Yeah, two. I think will look better. So anyway, I'm going to work on this. Okay, so I have all of the big ones glued around, and this is what it looks like. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start using these smaller wooden crafts. It's popsicle sticks. Anyway, I'm going to start using these to make it look more like a fence. So I'm just going to cut the rounded edge off here just to make it look nicer from the other side. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to start gluing these on the back side, okay, on this side. And I'm going to kind of start over here, and I need to cut off just a little bit more. Oh, Lordy. Jesus, take the scissors. All right, let's cut off just a little bit more here. I'm just going to place it there and just see. Okay, that looks good. I don't want to glue it on the front here because, you know, you're going to see all of the little pieces where you have to cut them apart. But what I'm going to do is, see, I'm going to glue this here. So it looks like that. I'm going to glue one there and like one down here. And then we're just going to keep doing that across on every single one of these sides. So let me make double sure. I want to try to get this as level as possible. So I'm just going to put some hot glue on the very ends here. Right there. And right there. Make sure it's at a height that I like. That looks good. Just stick that down. Now I'm going to flip it up, make sure that's even. Looks pretty good. Ah! Glue! No! Alright. Okay, see how that's even? And now we're going to do this all the way across. And then drop down and do another row all the way across. Okay? I'm going to work on that and I'll be right back. All right, my friends, so this is what I have. This is going to be my little white picket fence. Now, when I get all of this done and the feet over here glued on, I'm going to go back and I will take off all these little, you know, hot glue strings and we'll clean it up, okay? But anyway, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue these. Let's flip this over. I didn't take the sticker off. This is real easy to go. You know the label police are going to come after you if you don't do it. You need to take the label off. Yeah, well, you need to go sit down, Karen. So take these, and then I'm just going to glue them right here, hollow, in the corners. So let's see if I can set that up without breaking it. Please don't break. I have worked so hard on this, y'all. All right, so we're going to put just a little bit of glue right there, and I'm going to stick it There, I think that's pretty even with the sides. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Okay, now I'm just going to glue on the rest of them. I'm going to take it outside. I thought it was supposed to be pouring down rain today, and it's overcast, but it's not raining. So I'm going to take this out and probably give it 2 or 3 good coats of that white spray paint. And then we're going to come back and get to the fun part where we can decorate it. Okay, y'all, I stepped outside right quick to take a quick video of this, just so you can get a better look at what it looks like after it was painted, get an idea of the size, and just an overall better feel of what we're working with. Let's get back to it. Okay, everything is glued into place. Oh, I see 1 or 2 like little glue strings that I missed, but it's okay. I'll get them here in a minute. So I have painted it white, and this is what we have. I know that the angle is terrible on this camera, and I'm sorry, but as always, when I get done with this, I'll take a picture and put it at the end of the video for you so that y'all can see it. And you've already seen it at the beginning of the video, so you know what it looks like. But anyway, this is my little white picket fence container in which I'm about to put a bunny. So we have that there. Now, what we're going to put in here, I have this white, get out of the way. I have this white glitter bunny. This also came from Walmart. It was $2.98. Not bad for such a cute little thing. And I have some of these eggs. I actually got 3 boxes of these. They were $3 and you get 12. And they use like the same chunky glitter that's on the bunny. So I'm going to use the bunny. I'm not exactly sure how many eggs I'm going to use. Probably just this 1 pack. I don't know. This looks like it has an awful lot of yellow in it. And that box over there has a lot of blue. So I'll probably just divvy them up to however it looks good. I have this moss. Now this came from Dollar Tree. Like I said, because my Walmart was out. And I wanted to try to keep everything in the same store, but I couldn't. But anyway, you can get this at Walmart. But I have 2 bags of this from Dollar Tree. I don't think I'm going to use 2 bags. We'll see. I don't know. And now I have this little scrap of foam. This is just that floral foam. And I had cut a piece off of it to use in another project. And this is what I have left. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to start filling this in with the moss and the eggs and the bunny. And I also have some artificial flowers, several different kinds of those from, didn't really say from Facebook. Oh my goodness, from Walmart. But as you can see here, there's like a lip here. And I don't want my bunny sitting so far down in there that the moss, you know, starts to cover his little feet or whatnot. And also, if you put the moss in first and try to glue the bunny down, that's not going to be very stable. He looks pretty unstable, so we don't want to mess with him anymore, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a piece of this foam, and we're going to attach it to his little bottom here, just so that I can raise him up a little bit in the container, so that, you know, when I start to put the moss in, it's, you know, it's not overwhelming him. But anyway, I hate the sound that the foam makes, so I'm going to pause the video right quick while I cut it. Okay, like I said, I hate that noise, so I just spared you having to hear that noise as well. But I just cut a little thin piece like this. I just cut it with my scissors. So now we're going to glue it down to his bottom. And I'm trying to decide which way I want this face and which corner I want the bunny put in. But let's cut the tag off of him. Why didn't I do that a while ago? I don't know. And I'm not too fond of this bow. I don't know. I might leave that bow, the ribbon I mean, but I might see if I can untie it and maybe retie it, make it look a little bit better. I don't know. But yeah. All right, bunny boy. I apologize. I'll put glue all over his bum. And I need another glue stick. I'll stick one right there. Oh, no, it's just not melted all the way. But you know what? It's okay. It should be enough to just... I think we'll put it right like that. And, you know, we can cover that up with just a little bit of moss. You know, it's not like you're going to see this foam sticking out. So we'll fix it. Don't worry about it. Okay, so let's see if I want to trim any of that off. And I might trim off these corners right here. There we go. All right, so let me decide. Uh-oh. I'm making a darn mess. I'm trying to decide which side I think looks best, because, you know, I'm sitting here, I made this, and I think that there's a better looking side. It's just me, I don't know. All right, I'm going to put him right here. So let's see if my hot glue gun is hot. So move him about right there. Okay. And then I'm just going to put some more hot glue here and then stick it down. Wah! Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Let's see, that looks good. We'll just stick him right there. I don't want to put him like way up against the fence because I want to put the moss around him. And then, I don't know, I might put some flowers in the corners or something coming up looking like little bushes. I'm not 100% sure about that. I'm going to play around with it, okay? Alright, so the bunny boy is stuck down there. It might be a girl, I don't know. I keep calling it a boy. It's got a pink ribbon. I don't know. I used to have a bunny and I called him Bunny Boy, so. But now what I'm going to do with this moss is I'm going to use the hot glue and I'm just going to go around and put the glue on the bottom here and then just stick the moss in. Let me get another glue stick here and I'll show you. Now with this stuff, you see me do this in a previous video. If this gets too dusty or like just making a big mess and you're making a bigger mess than what you want to make, you can put this stuff in a bowl and take a spray bottle and just lightly mist it with water and give it a toss. Lightly mist it with water again, toss it again, and that helps to keep the dust down with this stuff. You don't want to soak it because then it's not going to really stick to your glue very well and you're going to make a mess. But anyway, I'm just going to start right back here. Let's move this so y'all can see. Now my bunny boy's casting a shadow. My bunny boy was brown. I called him Bunny Boy and I called the girl Bun Bun. So I'm just going to take some of this. We can just fluff it out on top of there in case some does spill down in there. It will stick to the glue. And I'm just going to press it down like so. And I'm just going to do that all over the bottom of the little thing that I've made here. So that's going to take me a few minutes. Let me work on it. I'm getting my scissors out of the way here. So I have all of my grass, moss, whatever you want to call it, glued down. See, there's my bunny. Hello. There's the bunny. And now I'm going to start putting in some eggs. Like I said, this one has an awful lot of yellow, and I think this one has more blue over here. But anyway, I'm just going to start putting my eggs here. And I think I will glue them down. Yeah, let's, I'm just going to start gluing those down. There's one right there. Get these glue strings. And that'll take a few minutes too. You know, so I can place them where I want them and all that. And then we're going to take some of these flowers and stick them in there too. So I don't want to take up so much room with the eggs that I don't have room for the flowers. Same that one that way. A little bit. I got a lot of those yellow flowers. I do have some other colors too. I don't know which color I want to use at this exact moment. So I'm just going to glue the eggs down. Oh, that'd be cute. Right there. Okay. So many glue strings. All right, now here's sort of a pinkish looking one. And I'm going to put that in, I don't know, would you hold still? I think things always look better in groups of odd numbers, you know. I've got glue and paint all over my nails. I'm thinking about taking this set off, putting another one on, so it doesn't really matter to me, but maybe I'll just clean them up and keep wearing them for a little bit. Let me put that one right there. Now, if I had a tiny one. Okay. Well, oops, my hand's stuck. But anyway, you get the idea. I'm just gluing eggs down in there. Let's pick it up and take a look at it. And then once I get the eggs in place and glued down, then we're going to start putting in some flowers. All right, all of my eggs are there. See, that's what I have here. And now I'm just going to take some of these flowers and glue them down. You can use whatever color you want. Like I said, I have these yellow ones, and I might find some more colors and just put them wherever you want to put them. There's no rhyme or reason to this, okay? I'm just putting them wherever I want to put them. So I just cut this little piece off. And I'm just putting a big old blob of hot glue there. And I'm just going to stick this like over in this corner here. Of course, I'm going to have to hold it until it sticks. Or, you know, starts to firm up. But that's all I'm going to do is just glue some flowers down in here. And then that'll be done. Now, this bow, I did try to untie it. And I must have it glued or something because I can't get it untied. And it's okay. I just trimmed up the edges a little bit. And I may try to straighten this out. It's kind of squished. But I'm going to work on that. And then this will be done. So gluing in more flowers, fixing the bow, and that's it. Let me work on it. We'll come back and take a look. But while I'm doing that, and before you see the final thing, like I said, you've already seen it at the beginning of the video, but I'm going to put it up here for you again. Give this video a thumbs up. Click subscribe. Check me out on other forms of social media, the links to all of which will be in the description box down below. And I hope to see y'all next time. Bye! Okay, y'all, here is the finished project. Now, what you can do, you see like those little pink flowers in the back there? Those came from the Dollar Tree, I think. I don't know. I just looked around my craft room and I just had a handful of flowers here and there that I cut into pieces and then glued into place. So, you decorate it however you see fit. You know, whatever flowers you have on hand will be absolutely fine. Anyway, see you next time.